What's a cool fact you think others should know? It takes approximately 10 to the 8th atoms laid in a row to span the width of a human fingernail, approximately 1 centimeter. If the same number of standard wooden pencils were laid end to end, they would circumnavigate the Earth's equator more than 47 times. Humans' ability to smell petrichor, smell of wet earth from rain, is greater than a shark's ability to smell blood in water. That the patent for the fire hydrant was lost in a fire. The shell is part of the turtle's skeleton. Eugene Aldrin, the father of the famous moon landing astronaut Buzz Aldrin, not only witnessed the Wright brothers' first flight, but also went to see his son land on the moon in his lifespan. We've been quick. Dogs that are slightly underweight live an average of 2 years longer than dogs that are slightly overweight. Scientists also found that mice who were fed all their calories during a single feeding lived longer than those who were fed the same amount of calories, but broken up throughout the day. Twister was the first movie released on DVD. The Matrix was the first movie to have the DVD format outsell the VHS format. Butterflies and moths can drink blood and tears in order to get nutrients. It's called mud puddling. I think more horror movies should use this. Read a book about some Congo mercenaries in the 60s. The author said that as soon as someone would die, scores of butterflies would show up to sip on the blood, especially when a large number of people died at one spot. So I guess there's some truth to that. The first imaging satellites used to drop film from space, which was either caught by aircraft or recovered in the ocean. Check out the Corona space program. Ocean recovery was done, but they only had a window of like an hour or so to get the film. The spies on both sides really did not want the other guys getting a film drop, so the film capsule had a plug that would melt into the seawater fast and trash the film in case it got lost. 90% of the population on Earth lives in the northern hemisphere. When a person receives a kidney transplant, they don't take out the old kidneys, they just shove them to the side and leave them in there. Wait, what? I need more information. Do the old kidneys still work? Do they shrivel up and die? What becomes of them? I have a kidney transplant and can confirm this. Basically, the old ones shrink down to the size of a walnut, originally the size of a fist, because they are not doing any of the work anymore. The blood continues to flow through them, and that's it. A bit like your appendix. They don't die though, the tissue is still alive. If they become necrotic, dying, then they need to be removed. When you are looking at a star, you are literally looking in the past. The amount of light years a star is distant is equal to the amount of years in the past you are looking at. The most distant star visible to the naked eye is V76 Cas, located in the Cassiopeia constellation, and it is 16,310 light years away. The light emitting from that star started emitting in around 14,000 BC, during which time the Earth was still in the Upper Paleolithic era. Even looking at the moon is seeing it a couple seconds in the past. 1.3 seconds, I think. Kangaroos will eat cat poop, even though it is poisonous to them. Learned this when a local zoo had a stray cat problem. Both kangaroos and emus can't walk or hop backwards. This is why they are on the Australian coat of arms. German chocolate cake was invented by an English-American baker named Samuel German, and has nothing to do with the country of Germany. Similarly, the Caesar salad is attributed to Chef Caesar Cardini, and has nothing to do with Julius Caesar. Corgi is a translation of the Welsh for dwarf dog, Corgi. In the Mabinogion, the Welsh book of myths and legends, corgis were the battle steeds of fairies. Well, that's just adorable. Australia is wider than the moon. Now that can't be true. No way. Russia is bigger than Pluto. Honeybees can be trained to sniff out landmines in war zones. Obviously dogs can do it, but to avoid blowing up poor unsuspecting doggos, they figured out that bees could do the same thing and swarm the area without setting the mine off to alert people to its presence. Bees are also extremely good at sniffing out drugs, so they are really stepping in on dog-dominated fields right now. Those pesky bees, taking all the damn dog jobs. A banana is a berry, and strawberries aren't. If you type the word askew into the Google search box, the entire page will tilt slightly. Now try searching, do a barrel roll.